So today we're looking at writing numbers in all forms. So let's do a quick review of our four forms that we talked about in class. The four forms we have for writing numbers in base 10 are the standard form, which is how we normally write numbers, word form, where we write our numbers using words, unit form, where we write how many of each place value we have in a number, and expanded form, when we write a number as a number sentence of its parts. Let's go ahead and look at a couple examples. Here we have that chart from yesterday that I showed you. This is just a normal way of showing how one number can be represented different ways. So in the center we have the number 948. This is the information for the center that we were given to piece together what goes to the other parts. Now this is already standard form, so we can just copy that up here for standard form. Now let's see. We're going from standard form to word form. From word form, this would be the word 900 and then 48. So standard form is we've just taken our number and written in number symbols like normal. Word form, we take 948 and we write the words out, 948. Now let's look at unit form. Unit form tells us that we need to write out how many hundreds, tens, and ones are in a number. So let's go ahead and study our number in the middle. Our number in the middle has 3 places, so everything will match up. We have a ones place, a tens place, and a hundreds place. In the ones place, we have an 8. In the tens place, we have a 4, and in the hundreds place, we have a 9. So that's pretty easy for us to carry over. We have 8 ones, 4 tens, and 9 hundreds. Now, lastly, we're going to go ahead and look at expanded form. Expanded form is when we take our units and write them out as a number sentence. So if we have 9 hundreds, then that means we can write out 900. We have to add everything together to make the total. So plus 4 tens, which is 40, plus, no, that looks like an and, 8 ones, which equals 8. And there we go. We've written out 948 in standard form, word form, unit form, and expanded form. Now we get the information in the center the way we got it here. So, for example, what if we started with the information 300 plus 20 plus 7? Well, then we have a different starting point. All right, so let's look at standard form. Well, actually, hold up. This is very obviously an expanded form, so we can just copy that over to the expanded form plot. 300 plus 20 plus 7. Okay. Now, let's work with what's easy. We can do unit form really easily from here. We have 3 different values, so we'll do 3 things. A certain number of hundreds, a certain number of tens, and a certain number of ones. Well, we have 7, so that means we have 7 ones. We have a 20. How many tens goes into 20? 2. 2 tens. So we write 2 tens, and then lastly, we have 300, which is also known as 3 hundreds. So if we have 3 in the hundreds place, 2 in the tens place, and 7 in the ones place, we have a number 327, which we can write in word form. $327. For our last example, what happens if we start with this unit form? I'm going to go ahead and copy it and pull it to the center. Okay. So if we start with unit form, well, actually, I don't need to erase that because we can just copy it over. So we'd filled in unit form. Now, from there, we could work with either expanded form or standard form pretty easily. Let's start with standard form here. Place value chart, we have 5 hundreds, 3 tens, and 0 ones. So we have the number 530. You can write that out in word form. 530. And lastly, we can put that in expanded form. And in this case, we have 0 in the ones place, so we only have to add 2 things together. 500 plus 30. And there we go. If you thought yesterday was simple when we introduced expanded form, today is going to be simple as well. It's just us using the different 4 forms to represent single numbers. So you'll see a lot more examples in class today and in our classwork. Hopefully, I'll see you there.